Didn't expect you to see y'all all of a sudden. Just reading some news. Brand new news. For a moment there, I thought Quentin Tarantino was actually gonna, be filming, Volume 3 like he's been promising us for such a long time. But I guess he won't be doing that. But there is some more interesting news. As you can see behind me, he's planning on doing a new Django movie. Oh, I forgot as well. He's planning to add Zorro. So why don't we discuss it and see what we think on this episode of That's That. Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of That's That. Today we're going to be discussing pretty much the new news we've pretty much received from Django Unchained sequel. It's basically in the works and Zorro is involved. That's right, El Zorro. Not that one, but you never know. According to Cinebland, with the exception of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, which were filmed simultaneously and are really just two halves of the same story, Quentin Tarantino has delivered a sequel, or hasn't, should I say, delivered a sequel to any of his movies. However, this could soon change because the words come in that Django Unchained is getting a follow-up that's based on the comic book series where he teamed up with the legendary pulp hero Zorro. Dynamite Entertainment and DC Comics jointly published the Django Zorro 7-issue miniseries from 2014 to 2015, which Quentin Tarantino worked on, the longtime comic book writer with Matt Wagner. To now, plans are in motion to adapt the story into a movie, as Collider reports that Tarantino has tapped Jared Carmichael of the Carmichael Show fame to write the script for the Django Unchained and Zorro crossover project. Now, guys, this is very interesting because, first of all, my question is, okay, is everybody going to be back? Are we going to be able to see some people from the Django? Is Antonio Banderas going to have any connection to this, which I do doubt. Let me know who you think should play Zorro. I'm going to tell you the 3 people I should play Zorro, and I will let you know in probably the next video if you guys are interested. But for now, let's continue. Apparently, Sony has been interested in tackling such projects since around the time the comic book series was being published. One of the emails in the infamous 2014 Sony hack showed that Tarantino told the studio's then head honcho Amy Pascal that a team up between those two characters sounded super cool. You know, it's kind of weird doing that whole hack for Sony and stuff like that. Can you imagine? Because we still have not paid attention to any of the secrets that came out. Now, we've known some of them. We've seen some of the spoilers to some of the films that are coming up within the next 5 or 6 years. Obviously, some have been canceled, some have been redone. But it's going to be very interesting seeing how some of these characters, develop throughout the next years. But I want to know exactly. I should look up their files. I should look up those emails. I want to see what's going to be coming up within the next 5 or 6 years. Has Sony changed his plans due to that email leak? I highly doubt it, but you never know. Well, it's unclear whether the Django Zorro movies officially set up in Sony. The studio did handle the international release of Django Unchained, and after Tarantino cut ties with the Weinstein Company, he brought his latest movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, to Sony. So it could make sense for this movie to find a home there. Now, it hasn't been clarified that if Jared Carmichael is working on the Django Zorro script on his own, or if Tarantino's tackling in with him or helping him out. Unified Writers is involved. Who knows? It all remains to be seen if Quentin Tarantino will direct Django Zorro movie, though there are report and notes Tarantino has said many times that he plans to retire after making his 10th film. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his 9th. So it's kind of one of those situations where you kind of think, okay, you think it's going to be his 10th film, and why would he retire to his 10th film? If you really like something, why don't you just do it? Like, I mean, why do artists and all these people say they're going to retire? Okay, I mean, come on, you're blessed to be doing something cool. Now, look, Tarantino didn't do whatever the hell he wants. Who am I to be like or input any kind of, career information? But, it's just kind of weird when these actors say, I'm going to retire, or these artists say, they're going to retire. You never retire from art. You are what you are. You know what I mean? And guarantee you, 9 out of 10 times when someone says they're going to retire, and they're not even let's just say 80 or something. Let's just say they're Sean Connery. You're not going to see Sean Connery in a movie, okay? You're just not going to see him anytime soon in a movie or ever again. He's old. He doesn't have the energy to be on set anymore, to be on call, to be, just the whole energy it takes to be on set. Believe it or not, it ain't like you're eating strawberries, getting treated like a queen the entire day, unless you're Robert Downey Jr. or one of the big actors, but let's just leave it there. He may end up simply producing Django Zorro, should it get the green light. For those unfamiliar with the original Django Zorro comic, it took place several years after the Django Unchained. Jamie Foxx portrayed character continued his bounty hunting and sending money from his jobs back to his wife, Hildy. During one job in the Southwest, he crosses paths with Diego de la Vega, aka Zorro, and joins forces to the local indigenous people from slavery. So basically, they're gonna end up teaming up, and they're gonna end up pretty much helping each other, fight the bad guys. They don't know. But the point is, what do you think about it? Do you think it's gonna be a good movie? Jamie Foxx? Who would Jamie Foxx make a good chemistry and castmate with? Like, what other actors do you have in mind that will play Zorro? Because the first person that comes to mind is gonna be somebody who's Hispanic. Obviously, it can't be a white dude, or it could be a white-looking dude who's Hispanic. Moi. Hollywood, what's up? What's up? Zorro. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yes, very nice. I'm starting to sound like Puss in the Boots. No wonder they kept Antonio Banderas. Oh hell no! Anyways, who do you think should play Zorro in the next upcoming Zorro Unchained movie? Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. Let me know if you've even seen Django. You probably haven't. You probably don't even care about this news, but I will let you know this. Mark my words. I will be. Oops, I forgot what I was going to say. Just kidding. Guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for sharing your time. Be safe, and most importantly, love yourself and love others. Have a good one. That's it for today on This is Dad's New News. Yeah, that's new news. Sounds good. Peace.